up. Did I do it right?
Well, the format's a little different now.
Yeah, it is.
We don't do this a lot anymore, so it's like, yeah, I don't know what the heck happened.
I feel very like, I don't know. I feel very like out of tune with reality of live streaming. Like, I can't believe how bad I am at this.
Yeah.
At first we did this, I don't know, it was quite some time ago, and we did not know how to make it, what is it, which one is it where it's the long way?
Oh,
Hi.
horizontal or...
Horizontal. I didn't know how to do that.
Horizontal is this way, and then vertical... Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm just going to share this link. Give me un momento, everyone. Hold on, hold on.
See if we can bring up the live chat. It won't do it again. It's so weird.
Yeah, we're trying to figure... Like, I swear, this is just... We're not good at being live. We don't even deserve to be YouTubers.
Hey, we're live. It's all
Who
good.
even are we? Especially what's ironic is, like, kind of a big start for us was being live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was, like, a big
That's
thing
true.
for us. So here we are. But we're live. We did it. Let me just make sure I share on our Best Life and Beyond pages so everyone knows we're live. Hold on, hold on. Thank you guys for being patient, and thank you everybody for coming in. So where are you going? How do you know we're going somewhere? Somebody asked that already. I don't know who it was, but somebody already asked that. How did you know?
Well, don't we... Well, we used to do lives when we would go somewhere, too, sometimes, right?
Yeah, I guess we kind of did. Huh. Oh, do you hear that little bell?
I hear a bell.
Do you hear a bell running around? That's not Santa. It is little Greta.
Yeah, every time you hear a bell, an angel
Yes.
gets its wings, and Greta walks in the room.
By the way, I see a lot of our Patreons in here, and I just want to say thank you
What's
guys.
up, Patreons?
I can just
Love you
see,
guys.
I recognize a lot of names in here. And I also see a lot of frequent flyers with
Yes.
us. I see so many of you guys. Like, I just recognize your names. Like, I know because you guys are always commenting and you're
Yep.
always there supporting, watching all the videos. And we are starting to, like, get your names. And even if we're not able to respond to every single comment because it is just us two,
Yeah.
also taking on life. We
true.
can't always respond to every single one, but we read them. Like, we will lay in bed at night with little Greta Pickles, and we will read comments. So
we make her read them because sometimes I'm so tired.
sometimes we just can't do it, so we have her do it.
Greta,
So
dictate, read.
I have
She
my
does.
jammies on, by the way.
I
Come
have
here,
my
Greta.
I have my sweats on.
Oh,
There she
oh,
is.
there she is.
Christmas colors at all.
Yeah, are you happy? You guys, is that a happy dog?
It's
or
her
what?
first live stream, guys.
It is. Okay, let me pull up the chat because it's not
She's very
coming up on the
excited. Look.
computer.
It's your first live stream.
It's your first
Yes.
live. Oh,
She
okay.
gave
Let
me
me
kisses.
see. Let me see here. I'm pulling up the live because it's kind of hard to see. Yes, Greta's our new puppy. For everyone that's is that okay to see?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see here. All messages. There we go. And then I don't know if grab that cup of water. Maybe you can.
We're gonna make
a stand.
a water tripod.
Because even for me, like, I have pretty good vision, but that's kind of hard to see everything. I am behind. Yes, so this is Greta. We did a video kind of talking about it, but I'm going to give you the Cliff Notes version. So my grandma rescued Greta
Yeah.
after she had lost her dog. And I'm always over at my grandma's house, as you know. Well, this dog just sort of clung to me, and I mean, my grandma was like, listen, I think she's yours. Also, she was a little bit more in need of walks than the rescue had originally said. And so...
And they couldn't really provide that, yeah.
Yeah,
so.
it's a little hard for my grandpa. But the best part is, though, she goes over to my grandma's house. My grandma watches her all the time. And she gets to still, like, love on her. And that's how it goes. So... You know, it all just kind of worked out. Let me move this a little closer. It's even far enough back for me. Okay,
She's
there we
getting
go.
old. Her eyes are going.
No, really. Like, I'm like...
Greta, what are you going to do with her? I know.
I know.
No, she's, she kind of adopted us, and she fit right in. A lot of Binky qualities, if you know who Binky was.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
She really did just kind of like... I don't know. There's something about her that works, you know?
Yeah.
She's adorable. Thank you. Thank you, Tim, for being here and moderating. We appreciate that. I know, I didn't know we went live anymore. Well, yeah, we said we were going to try and do it more often, and then we were like, man, we really haven't done it. Because I don't know if you guys do this too, but like, time just goes by way too fast. Like,
when you're busy and doing stuff,
yeah, it's like
time flies when you're having fun, and
it's true.
So
like,
it's
we'll
like
turn around and it's like, wait, how is it December? How is it already December like 7th right now? Is it the 7th?
Yeah, it
Let
could
me
be.
see.
It
I
sure
don't
seems
have
like
it on
it. Yeah,
the
I think so
phone.
because
Yeah.
because
Our tree is beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, because I keep seeing the Pearl Harbor stuff, and that's December 7th. So
Oh, how sad.
yeah,
Oh, that's really sad.
a day that will live in infamy, as they say.
Yes. Just wanted to hop in and say hello. Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Happy
everyone.
holidays!
Merry Christmas, you guys. I can't believe we can say happy holidays. I'm having so
And
much
she's
fun
got a tree
saying it.
behind her, and she's still like, I can't believe it.
I'm such a Christmas girl. I love Christmas. Like, it makes me
No.
so happy.
Really?
Are you going to Disneyland for Spencer's birthday? We actually
Maybe. You never
might.
know.
We're not 100% sure. We actually talked about it and we were like,
We have a few ideas for that,
Yeah.
and so you'll have to wait and see. We have some plans.
I just sip my tea.
Yeah, she's like, like you're some kind of like scientist, evil, plotting and planning.
Your birthday is a week before. That's awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you like the Christmas lights. I think we've realized with our tunnel we need to add more lights.
Yeah, we're happy with it because it's the first year we've done it, and you always have to leave room for improvement and all that. But man, you want to just keep adding lights. Like, I'm also I got into the rhythm of going to Home Depot, getting some lights, coming home, and hooking them up while it's just getting dark out. And then
Yeah.
hanging out outside, and then watching the sunset, and then checking out the lights, and then walking the dog, and like just like this whole rhythm. And it's like, so I want to go get more lights,
Yeah, you're enjoying
just so
it.
I can do that whole process.
But I've noticed that it's really helped you to enjoy the Christmas season even more. Not that you didn't enjoy it before, but it was a little bit like you never really liked, when it's dark, like it's not your thing. But I've noticed it's kind of helped.
I think for so many years, I had certain things that I was doing because I snowboarded a lot in the wintertime, and so I would be super distracted by that or surfing at this time of year usually.
Yeah.
And I don't do those things as much anymore, so it's like they don't dominate my rhythms.
Yeah.
My rhythms are different, and so yeah, it's that kind of thing. So it's cool,
Well, that's good. Okay. Katie's always wearing sunglasses. Oh, I always wear sunglasses. So one reason is usually I kind of look like just crap, I'd say sometimes. But a big reason is too, I've noticed that my eyes are really, really, really sensitive to the sun lately. I don't know what exactly like that's been, but it's kind of like it sets off my anxiety, if that makes any sense. So
well, and also for me with YouTube, I'm the one always shooting, and
yeah,
so
that looks bad too.
I'm watching the screen,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to look at you guys through the lens, but I'm also checking, and I'm looking around, to make sure it's so like having glasses on, kind of helps that, because otherwise it's like my eyes are going all over the place, even though I am engaged, but I'm like, I'm like doing this, I'm looking around, I'm looking at this, I'm looking up, I'm looking over, making sure the frame's right.
Yeah.
So it helps to wear glasses.
Yeah, it definitely does. Oh, thanks, Kevin, for sending the super chat. Miss you guys. Haven't seen you in person in like a year. I know we haven't seen you in like forever.
It's been a while. Thanks, man.
It's been a while since
yeah.
we've seen Kevin.
In
Well,
the
thank you for
pod.
that. We appreciate it. Why am I crying right now? I haven't joined a live in so long. I'm glad you're here.
Glad you're here. We haven't been live in so long,
Yeah,
so don't
so
feel
it's
like
not
you've
your
missed
fault.
out, because we're
terrible.
well, we just got out of the habit, and we're doing other stuff, and
Yeah. But I think now, again, when you're indoors a little bit more because of the, what do you call it? Like, because of the season
Yeah.
being the way it is, I think we're going to try and go live a little bit more.
Yeah.
And also, we have to remember, Disney is off limits starting very soon.
True.
So,
True.
what are we going to do with ourselves? How lame are we?
Hey, what,
Wow, we have a friend from Australia. Wow,
Nice.
so cool.
Welcome.
We have a couple friends from Australia, and I just love that. What are your Christmas plans? Well, we're definitely gonna have Christmas Eve dinner here. That's definitely something we're gonna do. We haven't really
We haven't talked about it.
talked about it too much.
And we also need to figure out New Year's, but New Year's, honestly, unless for me, and Katie, I would think she agrees. We'll see. Let's find out together.
Yeah.
I figure you stay home because it's kind of amateur night, as I call it.
Yeah.
And unless you're out of town, then it's like, as far as like maybe you're on a ski trip and you wake up early morning on New Year's Day and you go up to the mountain or you do something
I feel like if
that.
it was that, I'd prefer New Year's Day to be doing something.
That's what I'm saying. But as far as like New Year's Eve, and New Year's Eve does affect a New Year's Day though. That's what I'm saying. It's like if you like do all that party thing, then you kind of like the next day you're sleeping in and watching the parade and chilling in your pajamas for 16 hours, which is great. And
but
so
if you're doing something New Year's Day,
you kind of want to chill that night and like maybe watch the ball drop or
that's what I prefer to do.
Yeah, and chill. So I don't know. We'll see.
Thank you, Be Yourself Adventures. Miss you both. Larry B, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate that.
Good old Larry B.
Are you, my daughter loves you guys. We met you at Disneyland. We also talked on a Tahoe vlog. Can't wait for you guys to come back. Oh, we can't wait to come back either. I would go back to right now if I could to Tahoe.
Yeah, got an early start to the snow season there, which is great.
Are you ready for Disneyland's 70th anniversary? We talked about that in our video that we actually posted a few hours ago.
Yeah, our latest video.
So if you haven't checked that out, please do. We really broke it down. We talked for a good 45 minutes about everything.
We talked about 2025.
Mm-hmm.
We looked into the future.
We really did.
And it's bright.
Yes.
That's why Katie wears glasses all the time.
It's because my future's so bright.
Yeah.
It's great seeing fellow blabbers. I know, it really is. Like the
Blab
best.
On.
We are so happy because I think we have some of the best people ever around. I really don't mean to brag, but I'm going to brag. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot toot.
Don't mean to blab, but I just gotta.
On New Year's Day, we sometimes have friends and family open house, watch the Rose Parade, and eat chili. I love that.
Sounds like a great plan.
That sounds amazing. I think now that we have our house, we've really liked being home. Like,
yeah.
That's been...
Now I want chili at home.
Well, yeah. I'm not going to get that right now.
Dang.
Are you guys going to Vegas soon? Yes, we are.
We are.
We are.
Yeah, 100%.
In fact, when are we going, Spence?
Within 12 hours?
Yeah, can you believe that? That's what the news we wanted to share.
Within 12 hours.
I'm glad whoever asked that.
I think within 12 hours. I would say roughly. Yeah. Yeah, we have to actually.
Yeah.
We're going back to Vegas. Big trip. Well, I mean, big as in it's always big when you go to Vegas. Mm-hmm. But we've got some some friends coming on this trip and some friends that we're meeting up there, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
We're so excited.
And this time of year, up in Vegas is a blast.
We weren't even sure if we were going to be able to go. Like it kind of ended up like
post F1. It's a really good time to go.
Yep.
Before the actual holiday, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean the fact that F1 is all like down, I'm so excited about that. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, we are really excited. It's gonna be a whirlwind. It's gonna be fun because there's so much to do, so much to see.
There's a couple new things that we want to do, so hopefully we'll do at least one of those new things.
That's our hope because we do a lot of repeats.
Swingers, I want to do.
Yeah, Swingers, the new.
I really want to do that.
This is my golf. You see that?
It's Katie's international.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a nice chill time here in Vegas. Yes, thank you, Michael, for the Vegas report.
Exactly.
I like your Christmas tree. Thank you. What's your favorite Vegas hotel? I'd say the Wynn, Bellagio, and Park MGM, obviously. Park MGM is obvious. I would tattoo that on my arm if I could.
Yeah.
Are you going to see Dale and Paula too? Yes. I'm going to just spoil that for you. I was going to say maybe, but no, I talked to Paula on the phone today. Yes, we are going to see them. Yes. I am making sure.
The rodeo's in town.
Yeah, which means Dale and Paula are around, and that's great.
Just saying.
So yeah, we're
NFR.
definitely going to do that. And Greta is going to be at my grandma's house. Then my stepdad is going to be here with, and then we actually have another friend that's going to be hanging out too. So our house will still be full and warm and happy. So you'll still have lights going on. And
I need somebody to turn on the lights. I said I don't have a timer yet.
we also have to water the tree, and we have a lot of foliage around here. We also have we have our, what is it called? Like the bug spray.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that what it is? They're coming by at some point. So it's like we have to have people here. So
The estate needs to be managed, Katie.
the estate needs to be managed. That's what happened. So thankfully, and
The front gate guy, he's good. He was going to be out for a couple of days and it wasn't going to line up with our trip. So
sarcasm on another level.
that doesn't work.
Go to the Ethel M. Cactus Garden. I know we wanted to go, but I kind of made a list of things.
That's high on the list, though.
Yeah,
it always
it's
has been. That thing was so
definitely-
cool. And we
yes.
saw Dale and Paula's video there.
Yes. Oh, Pixar Charlie's here. Hey,
Pixar.
Pixar Charlie.
Pixar Charlie.
So many lives tonight. Oh, are a lot of people live? Oh, I didn't know that.
Interesting.
Did you hear if the rice crackers from Trader Joe's are seasonal? I did, Danielle. They are seasonal.
Wow.
And no, I haven't bought a ton more boxes or bags, whatever they are, because I have been so busy. I can't believe it, though. I cannot believe it. I'm so sad about it. Oh, Mr. Robin Nass, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Place a bet in Vegas with this. I so miss these
All
lives.
right.
Love you guys. Okay, we definitely will. So remember that. If you can, do you have your phone on you?
It's
Okay. That was really embarrassing. Did I really just do that? No. Yeah, screenshot. There you go.
she's like, no, and I'm like, yeah, yes.
No, I meant don't exit out of the chat because it's so hard to see.
No, I wasn't gonna do that.
Michael, Terry, you are right. Katie and Spencer, it's a nice free thing to do. It has a cactus garden. It's free and you can walk through it. Maybe pick up some delicious treats. Oh, you guys are tempting us. I want to go.
Cactus Charlie.
Cactus Charlie. I love the rice crackers so much. Okay, so I'm not alone. Those things, you know what I would say, and I didn't think about it when I was sharing it on my Instagram. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, there's these new Trader Joe's. They're in the shape of stars, and they're like salty and sweet. What would you call salty and sweet, like little rice crackers, I guess. But they remind me of kettle corn, but without being popcorn.
Yeah.
And they're the perfect level of crunch. You know how sometimes things are too crunchy, or
Yes.
you know what I mean? No, these are absolutely perfect. They're so good.
Wonder what Charlie's up to lately.
I know, Charlie, what are you doing? Are you guys going to do a candy cane video soon? So we had planned to do one, and runs to Trader Joe's. Yes, do run. We planned to do one, and the day that we went wasn't a candy cane day, so we kind of just failed miserably.
We did.
Yeah, so Andrew, hello from your #1 blabber. See you
Andrew,
soon.
what's going on?
Andrew.
That's so classic.
Thank you, Andrew. You're amazing. Oh my gosh, we will see you very soon.
Pixar Chuck is in here, Andrew. Just so you know.
Pixar Chuck is here.
Yeah.
Pixar Chuck.
I
love it.
Has he announced?
No, he hasn't. Nobody really knows. If you know, you know. Pixar
If you know, you
Chuck.
know.
If you know Pixar Chuck. I enjoy hanging out with you at Home Depot and Target. Thank you, Shelly. We love Home Depot.
They're dangerous places for us.
Yeah. Why do we like Home Depot so much? Is it a world of possibilities?
Yeah, I think so. I think because there's stuff that you kind of can appreciate there, then I can indulge in the things that I like there.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's
a wonderland.
It's an even, almost like a more even playing field. Target. I mean, Target's pretty good too.
Yeah, Target's fun.
Target leans more to your liking.
You also like CVS a lot. I've noticed that's a weird thing. You're a CVS dude.
But I also like vintage hardware stores, like legitimate small town hardware stores.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
you
a
love
thing.
hardware stores.
Yeah.
let's see. Hello to Colleen. Hello, what's happening? I see what you did there. Charlie, working. When are you going to Vegas? We're going to Vegas tomorrow. Can you believe it?
Yeah, it's wild.
Let me see. I didn't realize you got a new dog. Yeah, a few people didn't notice. This is our new little. She's sleeping. Sorry. Oops, I woke her up. She's really happy though.
It's her first live stream.
It's her first live stream. We're just loving spoiling her. We're gonna be sad to leave her, but like I said earlier, she's gonna be at my grandma's house.
Yeah.
But then my stepdad Henry's gonna be here, and then one of our friends will be here. So if she gets homesick at my grandma's house, they'll just drive her back and forth. Like she can come here and relax a little bit. She'll be fine. It's our first like few nights away from her.
That's true.
That's where it's a little bit, cray cray. Let me see. She does look pretty content. Thank you. I'm not allowed to go to Home Depot without adult supervision.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be allowed to either.
Well, I could see the same for you at Target. Target's a dangerous place for Katie.
Honestly, even Walmart now.
Costco.
Dude,
dangerous.
Costco's really
because
dangerous.
She feels like, oh, well, I'm getting a deal, so I can get this, and it saves us money.
I'm gonna hold up the phone here so that we're not like.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we look like weirdos. I mean, we look like weirdos anyways.
We are already.
Hey Jennifer, like I said, all these Patreons are here. Look at you guys, like the best.
Dedicated.
The Patreon crew is in the house. Will you guys ever make a Paseo or Broken Spell Lounge video? I think we want to do a Broken Spell Lounge video.
Didn't we do one before it was the Broken Spell Lounge?
We did. It wasn't like a whole video just on it, but it was like...
We went there before it had its like real name,
Yeah.
But we should do one, like an official one maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
We might include it in like a Downtown Disney thing or something like that. I don't know.
I think that's what it was. I think you're right. Hi guys, I enjoy your work. I used to be a dresser back in the day. I was a dresser for Original Beauty and dressed Tinkerbell every summer. I survived, wow, 5 years at the park.
That's amazing.
Michael said, grabbing a gingerbread cookie from the fridge. Totally nice eating them cold. I have some frozen. I love it. I think it's the best thing. Like, I get them, I freeze them, and then you have them. Trust me. They are good cold. You guys rock. I can't wait to see more Disney Christmas videos. We have some coming up. Happy Saturday from Loveland, Colorado.
Oh, Loveland.
When I watch you guys, I yell at my husband, we have to go to the store. He says, why? Because Katie and Spencer are there. He's going to get mad at us. Thank you, Wendy, for the super chat.
Thanks,
Hello
Wendy.
from Woodland, California. Hi, Greta, Spence, and Katie. Thank you. And thank you for the super chat. We appreciate that.
The GSK.
Well, we're going to gamble with your $5. Is that okay?
That's what we're going to do.
We're going to do.
Yep.
We're going to do it. What is the best way to freeze them? So I put them in a freezer bag, and then I just stick them in the freezer, and they are literally as fresh as the day you got them when you pull them out.
Fresh.
I need a Mickey gingerbread right now.
Ooh.
I think we all do. If I had the capability, I would make sure everyone at the door when they come into the chat would have a Mickey gingerbread.
Oh my gosh.
And, I do want to talk about this real quick. Like, I need to...
the Mickey gingerbread?
Yes. So I heard a few people saying, oh, I don't think it's as good as it's been in years past. I think it is.
I have not seen...
I have no complaints.
I have not seen a decline in the...
gingerbread quality.
No.
I haven't. I feel like it's just as good.
I
Right?
love the gold background of the...
I know. It's just the way they are.
The way they're wrapped. It's like they're very special.
Yes, they
like
are
each one of them,
perfect.
you're like this is sacred.
Yeah, it is sacred.
Yeah.
It really is. Great to see you, my friends. What's up, Main Street Matt?
Main Street Matt.
Greta is so cute. She really is adorable. I'm probably biased because she's our little munchkin, but she really is. She's so sweet. I finally got a gingerbread from Disney. I followed y'all's advice and went to the Grand California. Yeah, and sometimes you have to wait in a line, but I think it's worth it because they are so good.
Oh, they're amazing.
I live for it. It works even better if you have a vacuum seal them. I don't have one of those, but I should. I'm going to Disney 15th and 17th before getting blocked. I need a gingerbread cookie. Smart. Thank goodness we could get them at the Grand, though, even when we're blocked out. So if we absolutely need them, we can do that.
That is true.
There you go. That way you can see them a little bit. Enjoy. Comments. I just don't know why they're not pulling up on our computer.
Oh, Charlie says, are we going to the rodeo when we're out there? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll.
It would be cool, but we have so much to do.
I want to check out the Jason Aldean place.
Me too.
It just opened up like today or yesterday, something crazy.
Recent.
A couple days ago. I don't know.
Definitely recent. Sorry,
It's hard to tell
sweetie.
with Instagram when things are like it opened today, and it's like that was 2 weeks ago. 'Cause Instagram
Yeah,
will show stuff that's kind of old.
It does
But,
that. Sometimes you have to like look at the day that it posts and all that, and
Yeah.
I can't keep up.
I don't know that we'll get over to South Point because I think that's where they do
The
a
rodeo.
lot. That's where the facility
The
is.
convention, I think, or the.
Yeah, I'd like to because I like South Point. We used
I
to
want
do
to
the
go.
we used to do the Jerry Lewis telethon there the last couple of years that we did it. The MDA telethon when we did it at South Point. We stayed there, shot the show there. It was cool. I like that place. They have a movie or no? Yeah, they have
Bowling alley.
bowling alley. I think they have a movie theater also.
Dang.
It's a nice place.
Would be awesome. Jason is good. I am a cast member at Walt Disney World and bake at the Contemporary. Whoa, that's awesome!
Wow.
Our gingerbread castle is so cool.
It really is.
Dang. Stoked for paint the night. Emily, let me tell you something. Spence, when he was editing our video that we posted today, I think he was editing it, what was it, last night while I was decorating the tree?
Yeah.
And he was pulling a clip, and it was like, da-na-na,
It was
you know,
it was
just
the very
just
beginning
the
notes.
do-do-do. And I was like
She knew what it was.
I instantly, like I couldn't, I think my, you know, what is it called? Like when your breath
Takes your breath away.
took my breath away.
Well, it's
I was like,
There was a show way before your time. You're not going to remember it. I'll just preface that or know about it. It's called Name That Tune. And it was a game show where they would basically play a couple notes on a piano and you'd have to guess the song. And so you and I'd be playing against each other, and I'd say, you know what, this next song, I think they would tell you what the category was.
oh, okay, that's
And
cool.
you'd say, you know what, I can name this song. They might even give you a clue. I forget how it worked. But you would say, Katie, I can name this song in 3 notes. And you're like, I can name it in 2. And they're like, name that tune. And
Oh,
so
I would
then
do
the
that.
piano guy goes, dun, dun.
If it was Disney, I would do it.
Yeah.
Like Disneyland, I should say. If it's Disneyland stuff,
It was a cool show.
I would play that game and I would win. I would guarantee it.
Yeah.
I would. There was an earthquake. Yes. I think it was like yesterday. Do you
Yeah.
guys know how old Greta is? So the vet said she estimates between 5 and 7. So we're saying 6. So we're saying 6.
She's like, hey, I'm 4, dude.
I know. We never know. Like, I mean, all they really can go by is, you know, she does have a lot of like white, but she also has white fur. We
Yeah.
thought at first it was like, you know, how they get the frosty face
But
and
I
all
think
that.
that
She
age
doesn't
is
have that.
accurate because she's still got a lot of spunk in her.
Mm-hmm.
And she still zips around and zooms around. And
She gets zoomies.
oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, she gets zoomies.
It's like the funniest thing you've ever seen when she knows she's going, you know, for a WALK.
Mm-hmm.
She goes crazy.
Yeah, she
Like
does.
she stands up, like and it's crazy how long she can stand up. And
Yeah.
on her, should we call
I
her
know.
circus dog?
dog. Yeah, she'll stand up on her hind legs, and we don't know what type of dog she is. We're not sure. Like, we definitely know she's got Chihuahua in her. The vet was saying
You said she was a
100%.
Chiweenie.
Yeah, or
originally.
Michael, I think we were talking about that with you and your family. We
Yeah.
were saying she's a Chiweenie or a Chorgi.
a Chorgi.
Or probably a couple. She's mixed with a few things. I don't know.
But there's something long
Yeah.
because her body is a little
When
bit.
there's something long in the neighborhood, who you gonna call? Greta Pickles!
And she's got the reindeer markings.
Which, by the way, want to talk about a fun song. Last night, so I finished decorating our tree. So I don't know how it happened, but
What, leaning
when I was
tree? A leaning tree?
stop.
Is that what you're talking
So
about?
yes, it was, but I don't know how. But I kind of made it. I messed it up so that it's like leaning. And so after we were done, and you know that moment when you turn off the lights and then you
You're like,
look at the tree,
"Oh."
we're like, oh, it's so nice. And then we were like, it's leaning.
It's leaning so
So
bad.
we're like,
It's like this.
"Oh." Yeah, it's literally like, oh, leaning tree, oh, leaning tree, you are not straight, but your branches are nice. We
Yeah.
had such good lyrics too.
That's the only reason you're seeing it. It's leaning out to be on camera.
No, it's
I'm
not.
just
It's not
kidding.
leaning that bad. It's leaning, but it's not like.
It'd be funny if there was like, He was like,
Oh, leaning tree. Should we ever straighten it out, or should we just keep it like that?
no, we're gonna straighten it.
I don't think we're
I just
going
never
to.
had time to get
I
down
have
there
to
to mess
grab
with it because
something.
you were trying to do it, and I usually help out with that.
Well, I think it was when I was stringing lights on. I'm pretty sure, like, that's what I did.
It's not too hard to adjust it. You just got to get under there and get in a very awkward position.
I know. I had to, like, trim some trimmings from the bottom.
Yeah.
There. Now you have more room. There. I'm trying to give her, like, some more room, so I'm like, okay, if I put my feet up, there you go. Okay. What do the things we do to make our doggies comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do? I can't help it.
Somebody asked if Helen DeGeneres moved out of the country. I don't know if Helen.
Heard she did.
I heard Ellen did. I heard that.
Oh.
I don't know about Helen. It's
Oh my
probably
gosh, it's like the Grinch tree at Universal.
a little bit.
Are you guys gonna do Knott's Merry Farm? I don't know. The prices are kind of expensive to go.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I
not
guess
sure.
it depends on the day you go.
Yeah.
How much are tickets? I don't even know. I would go. I don't know. 'Cause the thing is like whenever I want to spend money, I'm like, oh, I could do this, this, or this.
Yeah.
And we are doing a trip, a little trip. When would you say that?
Couple trips,
Yeah.
actually. So
What is on Greta's bandana? It is
candy canes.
candy canes, and then it's from our friend Cheryl, from Auntie Cheryl, and it's from Real Leaf. Did I say that right? Oh, Relief. I didn't know there wasn't a
Well,
space. Relief. So I think it's
Like REAL and then LE.
If I know Cheryl, I think it's from a probably a rescue or some sort of a
Yeah.
something. If
It's
I
really
know
nice
her.
quality.
Yeah, it is.
The material is really nice.
It's very soft.
Yeah.
I think you have to keep it that way now because there's a song. I think so too. $76 for Knott's. Oh man. See, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna spend like, how much is that for a boat? A lot. Yeah, I don't know. Plus parking, like, cause we're not like Disney where we have parking passes. So I don't know. It depends.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. We have a lot of other things we want to do, so
And another thing planned.
if we have time and you know what I mean, it'll be one of those things where somebody's like, hey, should we go to Knott's today? And be like, all right, let's go to Knott's.
Yeah, you never know the way we work.
Yeah.
What are some of your Christmas traditions?
Let's
It
see.
used to be going to Disneyland on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
That was like a thing. Like we always made sure we went on Christmas Eve at some point.
Definitely watching the
Oh, A Christmas Story.
yeah, the Rudolph and Christmas Story
And Rudolph. Like, so definitely movies,
Yeah.
going to look for Christmas lights.
Yeah.
We already did that.
Well, I think that's going to be an active thing.
Yeah, we keep doing that.
Yeah.
That's been a thing. Special foods. We usually eat Italian on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing.
That's true. Yeah.
What did Terry say? I'm supposed to be productive, and here I sit. Honestly,
I feel ya.
Story of our lives. It happens like that.
Although I was productive today, so I'm going to sit for now.
Are you going ice skating this year? So we want to try to do that for sure at least once. We'll see.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever share your fudge recipe? It's not my actual recipe, but the recipe I used is fantasy fudge. So it's the jet puffed marshmallow fluff. It's the thing that's on that, or like that old one from like I don't even know, but a long time ago. So it's basically like, I think it's condensed milk, margarine, sugar. It's that recipe. If you find that, that if you just Google fantasy fudge, you should find it. I love that you guys are still doing Thursday shows. Oh wait, love your tree. Oh, Thursday shows. We never did. We always did Wednesday back in the day. But then we just started kind of doing them whenever.
Yeah.
Any cruises coming up? Oh no. I will never go on a cruise. Like, no offense to cruising or cruisers, but that is my nightmare. Like, that is my nightmare. I could never do it. That is the best fudge. My mom used to make peanut butter fudge with jet puff. Yeah, that's the next one I'm going to make. Brian Garcia, BG's in the
BG.
house. What's up? So, yeah, I feel like Cruises scare me now. Been on 2 before. Yeah, no, I would not. Jessica says it's her birthday today.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. And Spencer, happy early birthday. Whoa,
Thank
your
you.
birthday is coming up really soon.
That's true. I haven't even thought about that.
Whoa, I don't know why I didn't. I knew it was coming, but I didn't even realize, like,
It's like a week away.
dang. Last year I went to Disneyland and it was so fun for Christmas. It's beautiful at Christmas time. Honestly,
It's the best.
not to be dramatic, but it's literally the best. Like, sorry.
Yeah, in the evening, especially after, it's like that time when it closes and people are just shopping or whatever, and on Main Street, that's kind of a cool time.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is a good time. Okay, sorry, I'm adjusting. I feel bad because I'm
gonna get an Arnold Palmer.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Have fun.
BRB,
Okay.
Katie.
Everyone's saying happy early birthday to you.
Thank you.
Happy early birthday to you.
I don't want to acknowledge it.
Are you going to the Garagerator?
Yeah.
You guys having a Garagerator, again, not to be dramatic, but it's changed my life. I don't do cruises either. Yeah, I guess a lot of people don't do them, but then a lot of people do them. My mom loves cruises. Like, she thinks it's so great, and I'm like, well, her and I are very different. Jonna doesn't want to do cruises either. Yeah, see, Jonna, team no cruises. But I like seeing people have fun on cruises, or I like, knowing that things make people happy. I know that sounds kind of corny, but like, if we all like the same thing, I don't like to go skiing, but I like that people like to go skiing. You know what I mean? Do you guys know Bill and Lisa? Yes, they are so absolutely sweet. They are so nice. We see Lisa a lot, or we did. I haven't seen her in a bit. Visiting the snow this winter? Yes. I actually got a snowboard to practice with, and are you eating a Christmas cookie?
No.
Wow. Look at you. Will you be doing Walt Disney World? Probably not. I feel like we went so much, and then I just, you know what I mean? Like, kind of, I don't know. Charlie, I miss coming up as much as I used to. Get the fudge and all the other stuff you made. Oh, we're going to make you some, Charlie. I always try and make a plate of cookies and all that stuff for everybody. I already made one plate for one friend. But, are you having your Arnold? Oh, boy.
AP.
Oh, boy. Any plans on visiting Europe soon? We definitely want to. Like, I want to go I want to go to Germany and do Christmas markets.
Yeah, see, I haven't been to Germany. I've been to a few places, but not, and there's a few that I haven't been, so.
Did you get your Disneyland candy canes yet? No, we failed. We were saying it earlier. We went on a day and we were like, yay, it's a candy cane day. Have you ever done that where you are sure it's going down and then you find out that it's not and you feel really stupid? Well, welcome to our lives. Disneyland Tokyo. I don't really have any plans or will to go to Disneyland Tokyo. No offense to it. It's just not on my list of things to do. It's not like it'd be a bad time, but I'm just I think it's pretty, and I enjoyed when Dylan went. I liked watching those videos, but it's not what would you say? It's not up on the list. I feel like everybody has a list of things they want to do, and mine is Germany, Italy, Switzerland. I don't know. I have a few other ones, but I feel like Tokyo is kind of far.
New York.
New York. See, I haven't even seen
she really
stuff,
wants to see.
right? I haven't even seen stuff in these great United States. No plans to go to Disneyland Paris. Paris is also very, I'd say of all the other international parks, Disneyland Paris is the last one I would want to see. I would say yeah,
because I went to France, but I didn't do that. I went to the Alps, went snowboarding, French Alps. I did the Paris thing, but just for a couple days. But I actually skateboarded Paris, and it was amazing. And I hooked up with locals and skateboarded.
I'm gonna skateboard through Paris.
I went to the south of France.
I'm gonna do that too.
To a place called La Rochelle, which was amazing, and we stayed in this place that we knew somebody that owned an apartment there.
Would you go with your family? Nice.
But yeah, I didn't really do. I didn't do the the Disney thing when I was there because we were just doing other stuff. You know, like I wanted to go snowboarding and I did. And the French Alps were
That was also
incredible.
what, the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Peter, thank you for the super chat.
Thanks, Peter.
Great Haunted Mansion update. Is the overlay music not playing in the new queue? Great question. It is not.
Yeah.
That, what was it called? It was like Music Box, if you will. That is not playing. It is all that song, and I like it better because here's the thing. The Haunted Mansion holiday queue music, that like Music Box, it kind of like, when you're hearing it on a loop for so long, it kind of drives you a little batty. You know, kind of like Small World can do that, and I love Small World, but this is the truth.
Yeah.
Whereas this new loop in the queue, did you notice it's so easy on the ears?
Yeah, and it's got elements of, like it's got the wolf howl. It goes, "Arr!" And then that note goes into like a ghosty sound, and then another. It's so weird. It turns into another sound. It's so bizarre. It's hard to explain.
It's one of those things. So if you watched our last Disneyland update, what was that? Yesterday, I think we posted it.
Yeah.
We included the music so you can hear it. It's not copyrighted yet, but you'll notice we stood in line for about 45 to 55 minutes, and it didn't bother me once. Whereas if I was listening to the Music Box, like the Haunted Mansion holiday song, I think that would have driven me a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So
after that long.
That's what it was. Have you ever been to Solvang during Christmas time? Maybe we're going. I don't know. Stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. I enjoy the QQ music and sound. So yeah, check out our video if you haven't.
Yeah.
Did Katie get over her fear of flying? I feel like I'll never be over it, but I'm better with it. Like I accept it. I understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Greece and Italy are beautiful. Yeah, that's on the list. Like, you know, I feel like everybody has a list. Like, what are your goals and what are the things that you know you want to see? Obviously, you know, you're very privileged if you can do everything you want to do.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like I said, I think Germany's up at the top. I want to see Canada. I'm trying to remember all the things. Like, I definitely want to see, like, a lot of the 50 states. You know, I'm okay with some that if I don't see. I'd love to see, like, New Orleans. I would love to see, you know, some other things like that.
The places that you've seen on Aerial America?
Yes, I love that show. Does anybody else watch that? Jennifer, thank you for the super
Jennifer.
chat. Vegas money, have fun.
Dude.
We certainly will. I have a question. Can I use that for roulette or craps? Let me know if I can, because we did some gambling in our last Vegas video. I don't know, did you guys enjoy that segment?
That was fun.
Let us know if you did. We did Disneyland Paris. It's okay. Went to Switzerland in October, and oh my gosh, beautiful. You'd love it. Yeah. Switzerland is like...
See, I'd like to go there.
That's so high on my list.
I snowboarded there because where I was in France, I was on the border of Italy and Switzerland. So you could snowboard
Switzerland?
To those places. So I snowboarded to Switzerland, to this other resort, and did a couple runs there, and then snowboarded back to France. So I didn't really get to stay in Switzerland, but I was there. I snowboarded it for like 25 minutes.
Charlie is heading out. Charlie, we will see you very soon, hopefully.
Later, Pixar.
Bye, Pixar Chuck. Hey, we can like the super chats now. What? Oh, that's cool.
What a trip.
Oh, I just liked it.
Oh, cool.
I gotta go back and like the other ones now if I can go back far enough.
I had no idea.
I like it. Thank you guys for the super chats. That's so cool. That's awesome. New Orleans is so fun, and so is Nashville. Yes, I want to see Nashville.
Nashville. We've got some family there, too.
Yeah, we do, and there's so much history there.
Yeah.
Did I miss the news? We are going to Vegas. That is our fun news. So you guys are looking forward to that. And sometimes we do a travel vlog, and sometimes we don't. I think we're going to try to do a travel vlog this time, even though it's, you know, kind of... mostly the same. It's the same route, but I kind of think it's a fun trip from California to Nevada, and I think I like watching it sometimes. So we're gonna try our best to do that for you guys, so that you have something. You can be in the car with us for the what, 3.5, 4 hours.
Yeah.
You know, I think the sad part though is that we just don't have my little squishy. We don't get to
I
take
know.
her.
It's
She's
gonna be
gonna be
tough.
staying at grandma's.
Separation anxiety.
Yes, and then thankfully my stepdad Henry is going to be able to be, because he'll be here, so he'll be able, if she needs to come here.
Yeah.
And then we also have a friend here too. Yes, Spence, you should do Epic Universe. Will you be going? I don't know. I feel like we talked about that semi recently.
You know, I was talking to somebody about this today. I don't know. It's awesome. I'm not doubting that, and it's a pretty it's a cool thing. You know what I mean? But am I going to fly out there to go do that? Probably not. You know, if I get out there eventually, maybe we,
If we go, I mean, there's
But I just-
probably there's a high likelihood my niece Kaylee, she really wants to go back to like Volcano Bay for some reason. Like she says that all the time. Like
Can't
where
blame
I
her.
want to go to Volcano Bay. Like that was the highlight of her Walt Disney World trip, which is ironic. So if there's a spring or a summer and my parents decide like, hey, we want to go to Orlando,
Yeah.
and we're out there, we'll definitely check out Epic Universe. Is it like, it's not the thing in our wheelhouse really? It's not like,
No.
like if we travel, we want to travel and do other things, not really theme park,
Yeah.
per se. So we'll see. Would love to try Italy in Vegas. Oh, so good.
It's the best.
I had chicken marsala and gnocchi last night at a family Italian spot. Oh, that sounds so good. I'm not even hungry, but I would eat that right now. Like, that's how I know. Hello from Huntington Beach.
HB.
Well, Becky sent a super chat. Are you guys ready? We can like it now. Oh, we can like it.
Thanks,
Thank you, Becky. Mushmouth Jones. I like that. Thank you so much for the super chat. We can like it now. Oh my gosh, I finally caught a live. We love you guys and your vlogs. When it comes to vloggers, my wife and I are only fans of you two. Heart. Thank you. We can like it. Jonna! My gosh.
Shauna.
Thank you. I don't know if you meant to do that. If you didn't, we'll fix that for you. Thank you guys.
My
Thank you,
gosh.
Tim and Jonna. Our
Love you guys.
literal. You get your big heart. Jeez
I
Louise.
tip my hat.
Yeah. Hey, he's got a haircut, so you can do it
Yeah.
now.
Well, it's
You guys,
it's not
thank
styled
you.
or
That
anything,
is. We will text you in a little bit.
yeah. You guys
Thank
are
you
awesome.
guys. That's so
Wow.
nice of you. What, did you get something on your mouth? Ooh, hold on, guys. We're interrupted.
She
What's
wanted-
wrong? Did you get some? She like literally was like, dude, you guys, thank you.
She was trying to say thank you.
You did mean it. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
She was trying to say thank you.
She was. Greta, say thank you. Thank you to Auntie Jonna and Uncle Tim. Say thank you. Hold on. She's going to say thank you. She just goes up. She goes up to the camera. She's like,
She's like,
you guys, thank you. That was so sweet of you. That's so awesome.
yeah, that is.
We will definitely, we will use it wisely.
I'm
in
putting it all in
Vegas.
black.
All of it?
I'm kidding. I'm not that
The
crazy.
heck you are. I saw reviews for the steakhouse at Circus. Dude, that steakhouse at Circus,
Yeah.
amazing. Like, we've heard nothing but good things.
Yeah.
Monami Gabi, that's
Good
over.
restaurant.
Yes, very good. That's
Paris.
we've had that once or twice now, right? No, I think we just did
Twice.
once.
No, we had it twice.
Wow, we are gluttons, you guys. I volunteered a pupper sit Greta while you're here. Seriously, we wanted to bring her so bad, but we're going to be doing so much that we were like, it just wouldn't be fair.
Yeah.
So, boop to Greta Pickles. Yes. Whatever you guys want to spend it on. Thank you. So, he could technically put it all on red or black.
I don't know, Tim. What do you think?
Oh,
Just
boy.
kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
boy. Your Golden Steer videos still look amazing. I know. We wanted to try to go to Golden Steer. It's also really hard to go right now, too, because
This time of year is tough, yeah.
it's the rodeos going on.
Yep.
You know, all those.
So there's gonna be quite a few steaks.
All those fans want
sold.
good steaks.
Yeah.
Can you say hi to Maddie Patterson? Hello, Maddie Patterson.
Hello, Maddie.
She loves you guys. Well, thank you. Okay, Tim says on black. All right, so we're gonna bet
I knew
it
it,
on.
dude.
We're
I
gonna
knew
bet it
it.
on black for you.
I so know you.
I used to love Circus. Circus was when I was little. haven't been there in years. There's something about Circus that, what would you say? It's like, it's got something.
Well, it's the last of its kind, really.
Yeah, besides Excalibur, kind of.
But it's older than that.
It is, but
And it's it's
of the themey.
even downtown has lost that. This downtown had that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And downtown is starting to lose all that because Circa came in, which is great, and Plaza revamped. Plaza has it a little bit in like a classier way.
Mm-hmm.
Not classier, but a little more nicer.
Mm-hmm.
Circus, there's something about it that's like even the grungy part of it. I don't know. There's something.
It's like, it's like I feel like most of us can agree. Most of us, not everybody, but like the smell of like stale cigarettes and like whatever. There's something oddly kind of like okay when you're there.
So it probably what it is just because when you were going there when you were little and when I
nostalgia,
went there,
maybe.
it's a nostalgia thing.
Yeah.
And it's not that there's value in what we're saying. There's value in nostalgia. And so it represents like, oh, I remember when it was like this everywhere.
Yeah.
And then there was some places that were a little bit nicer, and then
they have the coins dropping in, and they have lots of fun and.
Yeah, so it's there's something about it.
There is.
And there's rumors of that place getting demoed, and so I just.
Why is her tail wagging? She's so happy right now about something.
She's just chilling.
Hey, Mac is here. Maybe I'll run to Vegas
Mac.
during my blackout days. I'm due for a trip.
I'm telling you.
I would love to watch you travel there.
I'm telling you.
And congratulations on all the success you've had. MA Couture Crafting, if you can see her in the chat right there.
Yep.
Mac is one of those humans that just radiates love and light, and I would love it if you guys could check her out. She's like the quilting, sewing extraordinaire, just absolutely
and she
beautiful.
does Disney.
Yeah, and she does Disney, lots of inspiration there, and we're watching success happen for her, and we love it. Like, I tune into her Instagram, and I gush with joy. The new owner is really dedicated to bringing it back to its glory days. Oh, about Circus, Terry. Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, good.
How old is Greta? We were saying earlier the vet thinks between 5 and 7, so we just settled on 6. Peter, like mothballs at my nana's. Yeah, isn't that weird? Like, I mean, they say, what was that commercial that said scent is the strongest sense tied to memory?
Yeah,
I've heard something like that.
I've totally heard that.
What's your favorite drink in Las Vegas? I think I know what yours is.
It depends on where I'm at.
I was gonna say it depends on where you're at, but if you're at Golden Steer, it's Frank Sinatra's.
It's the Sinatra Jack Daniels.
If you're at Italy.
If I'm at Italy, it is the
orange one or wine.
It's an Italian drink. But
Aperol, maybe? No.
But it's the whiskey version of it. It's a Prosecco.
It's orange. I know that. It's orangish red.
I forget what it is. Anyways, it's got like an orange kind of vibe to it.
That's
I just can't even remember what it is. But if I'm at the pool at Park MGM, I get a Cadillac Margarita, the big one. Those are devastating.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Wendy, thank you so much for the super chat. I've been to Vegas before and loved for a friend's birthday. We can like your super chat now. Yay! Hey. This is so fun. Greta is adorable and she looks delicious. She is just, she's everything. Yep. I'm telling you. She loves to go in the car rides and everything.
Yeah.
I really like being able to like the super chats too. I feel like, it's nice to be able to say verbally thank you, but it's kind of nice to be able to like physically acknowledge it. I think there's something nice about that. And the fact that the chat is able to as well, because, everybody's so supportive and like loving to one another. So I think that's cool. Have you given Greta a date for a birthday to celebrate?
It's so funny that you asked that, whoever asked that. I was just thinking when we were sitting here.
Jessica,
we need to come up with a date for her, even if we make one up and just start it this year. It's so funny you said that.
Yeah.
I literally was thinking
Should we make it the date that we adopted her? Or that she came home for the first time?
Maybe, yeah.
Or we can do the day that Oma rescued her, or, well, we'll think about that. We'll have to look.
Something.
Everyone's throwing out names. I really enjoy your content. Thank you. Keep it up, guys. Boomtown Reno is another nostalgia. I've heard about that. I think it was. Could it have been the Attractions 360 guys? We were chatting with them a little while ago.
Boomtown in Reno.
I think maybe that wasn't what we talked about with them. I'm trying to remember, but there was another one that we talked about. That was it.
Samstown.
Does that ring a bell?
That's one.
I think so. Waited 4 hours for Haunted Mansion. Stop it. Are you being serious? No way. You know what? That doesn't fully surprise me because
when was this?
Today. Because Candlelight is happening right now. What else is happening right now? It's the first weekend of the holiday. Oh yeah, the day you brought her home is Gotcha Day. You're right. So we can't do that. We gotta find a new birthday.
That's so funny. Gotcha Day.
Gotcha. We gotcha. Oh, this little thing. How am I gonna sleep without her?
With their little velvet ears.
I know. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep without her. I really don't. I still can't understand 4 hours. Like, that is insane to me.
Yeah, that line must have been. Where did they route the line?
Yeah, how did that work?
Because the line had to have spilled out. So did they take it towards Pirates or did they take it towards Splash? Probably towards Splash.
Or was there a lightning lane
Or
part
Tiana's.
involved?
I still call it Splash.
Forgot the name. They do have a Shirley Temple drink there in Vegas. Oh, wow.
Love a good Shirley.
I haven't had a Shirley Temple in a long time.
I also like a martini if I'm at the right spot.
Yes. 4 hours, that's crazy. Was this including like a lightning lane? I wonder if that's what it was. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, where it was a lightning lane, then it broke down, and then, is that what you're saying? Like, so it wasn't full blown, like actually standing in the standby line for that long?
Right.
Because that's wild.
It seems like I don't know.
You don't say. I like that saying. You don't say. By the way, Spencer, your light arch is so cool. My house is next. You got it. We love that arch. We just need to add more lights to it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's like our thing.
More lights in general. Just like we bought so many lights. I started adding it up. I think it's like more than 2,000 lights that we have as far as like bulbs out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there pet friendly hotels in Vegas? Yes.
Totally.
A lot. Like a lot. Did you get that blanket I sent you both? We haven't been to our P.O. box yet. I'm so sorry, Hope. I promise we will get there.
Yeah.
Not this week,
so
but the
long.
next week. I know, it's been so long. Like, thank goodness, like, it's still there. It hasn't, like, fallen off into the ocean. Line went towards Tiana's, but lots of people in Lightning Lane more than usual. Wait, that is literally crazy. Just to throw it out there, I adopted my son on his birthday. If you want a gotcha and a birthday the same, you totally can. Okay. So that will entertain that as a possibility.
Yeah.
Well, definitely.
Yeah.
Her eyes remind me of Dobie and Grogu. Yeah, she definitely, and she does this thing where she squints her eyes. She'll go like this, like it's the funniest thing. Like, when she's excited and she sees you and, like, you're on the bed, or, like, she's on the bed and you come in the room, she's like, and you're like, what are you doing?
But my favorite thing is when she puts it into fifth gear and starts running and she kicks her head back and she gets in this position and just, I mean,
we'll try to record
around.
it. We'll try to record it so you guys can see.
It's like you gets this look like, here she comes. She's like, you know.
Cheryl made it in here. Cheryl, a couple people were asking about the bandana that you got her. We were saying it says relief, and you sent her 2 of these, and this one has some candy canes on it. Auntie Cheryl. Go next week to the P.O. box. I'm sending Christmas. I know our Christmas cards are behind. We got a little bit of a delay. So I'm kind of upset that our Christmas cards might not even make it before Christmas. I'm a little bummed about it. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. I have kind of like a backup plan in case they don't get here in time. I'm pretty bummed about it, though. Looks like it's past Greta's bedtime. Dude, this doggy, she is a sleepy little baby.
It's always past her bedtime.
It's always past her bedtime. How are the Portuguese doing? Good. They have their Christmas gear on.
They do.
So, you know.
And I saw the real geese fly over at sunset today. They always do.
They always do. How the Portuguese, oh, sorry, I read that. Sorry. Are they getting rid of Pirates of the Caribbean Lightning Lane? They should be. It should have been.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay.
That
Don't feel bad. We're behind also. Good. I do feel better knowing that because I mean, we had kind of a little bit of a screw up, but it's kind of par for the course for us. We are late to everything. Like, and it's ironic that it's such a big rule with him to like be on time and everything. And ever since Best Life and Beyond, our child was born, we are just not on time to anything. Let's see. I celebrate Christmas till January 6th. Yes, us too. I celebrate it until January 6th, and that's a German thing too. I know that.
Oh, is it?
Yes, they will. They don't even usually put up a tree until like the 23rd or the 24th and take it down the 6th. I would never do that. That I just could not do. I want my tree up literally November 1st is too late for me. The fact that I made it to after Thanksgiving was a miracle.
We used to do ours on my birthday, which was on the 15th.
Oh, that, I could never do that. No. No. Oh, it's a Mexican thing too. Okay. Oh, the Mexican culture has given us food that I think about. We say this all the time because we go to El
I
Farolito.
was literally thinking about it now that you said that.
And we always like, whenever we pick it up or whenever we're in there, we're just like, you guys, like, are you aware that your culture has produced some of the best food on earth? And the lady's always like, I know.
The best
I know.
vibes, the best, you know.
And Italian food, so good.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the thing I really like about Disneyland, I have to say, is that we actually have pretty good, I'd say, again, I'm not like Mrs. Mexican food snob, but we have some pretty darn good Mexican food at Disneyland.
The theme park, yeah.
California, Southern California,
We're taco snobs.
We are taco snobs. We get all the good. I mean, we get some really authentic Mexican food around here, and I love it.
Well,
that was the hard part about being in Orlando for me, is I was craving Mexican food a lot. Remember?
Yeah,
but we had good
Cuban food.
Cuban food.
Yeah,
that was delicious.
Yeah.
Love your content. Keep kicking butt, guys. Much love. Thank you. And we get to like your super chat. Boom.
Boom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Amazing food. I put up Christmas lights outside. Let me bring this a little closer. There we go. I put up Christmas lights outside the house before Thanksgiving. I hosted in-laws that I'm not seeing for Christmas. See, we kind of started putting them up pretty soon too. When did we started way before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. It's also a Portuguese thing too. We don't take it down till January 6th. I feel like it's like bad luck.
The Portuguese thing?
No.
Oh, Portuguese.
No,
Just kidding.
it's bad luck to take your Christmas stuff down before January 6th. I heard.
Oh.
My birthday's on the 17th. Well, happy early birthday, Rick.
Happy early birthday.
You guys met our baby at Small World last year during the Christmas season. You were so sweet. Aw, well, that makes me happy. I love that. Have you brought Greta back to the beach? We have not yet. Not yet.
Nope.
We haven't brought her to Malibu.
She's just been to HB.
And I feel bad because it was so cold and windy, but, you know.
She liked it.
I do get the post-holiday blues as well. I'm just going to leave mine up till next year. Cheryl, I love that idea. I think that's great.
I had a friend who did that. They left theirs up like year-round.
Okay. I just don't take my tree down until the second weekend of January. Not any religion. I just don't want to take it down. I know. I feel like I live a better life knowing I have a Christmas tree.
It's probably better to space it out for the, you know, when the trash comes to pick everything up and everybody throws their trees out in the same day. And it's like, must be a nightmare for them.
Mm-hmm.
So
probably.
Just wait a little longer. Give them a break.
That's a good excuse.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Sanitation will be happy.
Let's see.
Sorry, just shook the camera.
It's okay. Let me see. I hope you get to do the Bellagio garden table for Christmas time. I think we're gonna be with so many people, so we had too many people, so we couldn't make that happen. But we'll definitely go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you guys have your Malibu place? Yes, I know it seems like we don't because we're like never there.
Yeah.
I think we kind of knew when we got this house, we knew that that was going to be a part of it, and it was part of the decision making process of like,
Yeah.
if we're getting this house, it's going to take, and when we obviously, like, you've seen most of the house, it's not one that was like, it was move-in ready, but it needs a lot of like, you know, upgrades and work and all that, and that was kind of the project we wanted. You know, like, we wanted something that had good bones that we could
Yeah.
work on, like, you know, do
Well, just,
improvements.
yeah, and just getting settled in general.
Yeah.
You know, so.
So I think that just meant that we were going to spend less time in Malibu, and that's okay.
At least for now, you know.
Yeah,
It's just like
it's part of it, but I
Yeah.
promise we're still there. We do have family, and you know, that's there. So the place is still getting loved. You know, it's
Yeah.
not just sitting there abandoned and
No.
sad.
No.
So thank you for asking though, and I promise we're gonna try to film next time we're there, so you guys that watch our channel can feel like you're there too. I know a lot of people.
Plus, it's low tide season, so.
Yes, there was a lot of people though. The last time we went, the last 2 times we went, we didn't make any YouTube content. I got complaints. Not angry, mean complaints, but just like, hey, well, remember when we used to live there with you guys during the pandemic?
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all just forgot about us. What
Yeah.
happened to Home is Where the Vlog is? And I was like, you know, you're right. You know, everybody has nostalgia too. We forget that we have the nostalgia, but we forget a lot of our viewers watched us during the pandemic.
True. That's true.
Shout out to all of you who did watch during the pandemic.
The lifers.
Yeah, you guys are really you're very special to our hearts. I mean, you're all very special, but there's so much that we went through during that time.
Yeah.
We went through a lot, and then even after that, the following years, the past 2 years, not this last year, but
Yeah.
just all the crap we went through. So, you know, I hope you know that never ever gets lost on us, that you all stayed with us and supported us and
Yeah.
saw the realness and saw the truth. Because there's a lot of BS out there, and I mean,
Quite a
that's
bit.
life, right? Like
Yeah.
that. I feel like any human on earth, if you have a pulse, you have BS, and sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's a little.
Yeah, true.
And, you know, it never gets lost on us that, you know, a lot of you guys were here for us during some crazy times. But the best part is you get to be with us during the great times too. And that's what we're living now.
They're the best of times or the worst of times.
Cheeseball check-in was life. Oh.
It was more than you
Cheeseball.
realize.
Aw. You guys had
guys
my
know-
subscription during the pandemic. Aw.
You know where the cheese balls came from? I don't even know if people know.
Oh yeah, where did the cheese balls come from? You want a little behind the scenes?
They came from the Ellen show
Yeah.
because they were.
You had been working there 4
I'd been-
days a week
Yeah, do the.
when I was nursing 4 days a week.
And it was the. I think we were doing the holiday shows.
Yeah.
And they were giving away a lot of stuff, but they had pallets and pallets of cheese ball things in the back. I think they were giving them to the audience or something like that. And so they were like, literally, they had so many left over. They're like, please take some of these. Somebody take them. And it was like they were shutting down everything anyways for COVID. So I grabbed one. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take one. It's, you know, I like cheese balls. And so that's where that thing came from. We had it sitting at the house for a while, and we were like, hey, why don't we use this? And we'll, you know, use it as a barometer for like, you know.
Sorry, there was a comment here that made me giggle. Do you guys have any experience with the Bippity Boppity Boutique? We do. We actually took my niece
There's a
there.
video.
Yes, a couple of years ago, maybe
Yeah.
about 2022.
She was a munchkin.
Yeah, she was a little thing.
Yeah.
I can't even watch that video. Home is Where the Vlog is literally saved my sanity during lockdown. It saved
Mine
us
too.
It literally
We have
saved
that in
us.
common. Yeah.
We definitely have that in
Although
common.
I don't know, there was a couple times when I kind of did lose it, and so, but
I think there was like 3 days
I'm sure there was.
out of that, because we did 50 videos, and there was at least 3 of them that like it was not happening. Fountains will forever flow. love in my
I like what you
heart.
did there.
I love that. I've been here since Carrot Cake Churros. Terry!
Wow, Terry.
Dang!
That's a rough
Carrot
one.
Cake Churros was so long ago. Honestly, and then a shout out back to Andrew, who super chatted earlier, is who I'm referring to. When we were chatting with him semi recently, he was remembering back when we were like doing live streams with like Ashley and all, like way back then, Disney Bears, like
Disney Bears.
way back then, I think.
Way before Life Disney, because that was the first incarnation of this channel.
By the way, I want to shout out, I was able to whistle.
Oh, that's true.
Did you hear that?
Was it?
It's very rare.
Wow, that was really good. Did you do outward? You blew out?
I don't know what I did. I've been practicing
Did you
a little
inhale
bit.
or exhale?
Exhale. I can't hit. Ew, you weirdo. What the heck? If I breathe in, it's like...
And everybody's leaving now.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Like, stop whistling.
I can't whistle. Cheryl, I can't either. The fact that I did just now, I've been practicing and practicing
Greta's
and
ears
practicing.
were like, look at it. She's like, please stop. She's very sensitive to that.
She gave me a kiss.
Yeah, she's like, please stop. I'll give you a kiss if you stop. That's
She's
what she
like,
was
please,
saying.
guys.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to Paint the Night Parade next year? Listen, we are like, I'm gonna cry.
PTN.
Listen, I'm gonna cry for several reasons. So, like, remember when?
Okay, I need to get water. I'll be back. Sorry,
okay.
dehydrated.
Remember when Fantasmic came back? How that made me cry. This is going to destroy me on every level because the 60th was like my life. It was literally the best thing that ever happened to me. So
reminds me of Brian too. That song
reminds me of Brian too, and Brian is our friend that passed. If you remember us from back when we did the Disney Bears, yeah. Christopher, thank you for the $2 super chat. Spencer, any shows coming up? And we get to like your super chat. Are there any shows coming up for you?
Maybe.
Possibly. Possibly. Thoughts on the Walt animatronic? Oh, that'll make us all cry. We did talk about that in our video today. So if you guys do want to check that out, we talked about everything for 2025, including the Walt animatronic, Paint the Night, the new cavalcade that's coming. We actually I want to toot my horn again, toot toot, but I took thorough notes. And we talked all about it. We went through every little thing coming in 2025 that was announced.
We did.
We really did. I feel like I deserve an award for how much work I did.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Paint the Night. And see, this is a good question. Paint the Night, is it coming back to DCA or Disneyland? It's coming back to Disneyland, and we talked about it in that video. So check it out. No More Lincoln, we also talked about that. Lincoln is going to be there, but it's going to be alternating. So I feel like we answered all your questions in that video. I feel like I tried to anticipate what my besties, my best friends will say. What?
Easter egg in the video about that.
There's an Easter egg in the video?
Well.
Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Binging Blab. I like that, Terry.
There was a term that came about that's in that video.
Thanks, Tim. Oh, there was. Oh, right. Spence should get this. Gen X is turning 60 this year. We made it. 1965. We made it. Wow. Gen Xers. I have to say, I feel like Gen X is one of the greatest generations. And not just because I really like Spence, but most of my friends, I have a lot of Gen X friends, and I think they're the greatest.
Well, that's because we were the last generation to grow up without the internet.
Yeah. And then millennials are pretty great too because we did both. Millennials are pretty great too. But Gen Xers are pretty awesome. Can you please say your name? I forget names I remember. Spencer, Charlie, Dylan. Did that answer your question? How about in the future, Disneyland Paris or Tokyo? I don't think so. We talked about that a little bit earlier. It's not direct plan, How is your eye healing? It's still sore when I touch it, and every once in a while, I don't know if this is normal, but randomly it'll kind of swell up a little bit sometimes. It's so weird. Jonna and I are Gen X. Exhibit A. Excuse me, boomers are pretty awesome. I have a lot of really fun boomer friends too.
Yeah.
I just, if I think about it,
So I'm assuming Boomer goes to 64 because we said 65 was the start of Gen X, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
That's what they said.
64? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Tristan, thank you for the super chat.
Thanks,
When
Tristan.
is What's Happening Wednesday coming back? I miss it. Well, first, let me like your super chat.
We were trying to make that happen.
I want to. I really want to bring it back.
Because I think the first live we did back was a Wednesday, right?
I don't think so. Was it?
I think one of them was.
Was it in our dreams?
And we called it What's Happening Wednesday and everything. We were like, it's back. But it's just hard to stick to that schedule
Yeah.
with how we do things and how our life is and everything. So I don't know. I mean, we might just keep doing these kind of surprise lives.
Yeah.
And,
I don't know, but we will try. I want you to know that, like, it's a thought.
It's
and we
always
are
a
going
thought.
to try.
It is always a thought. It's just that, yeah.
If we can make it happen, even if we could do it every other week,
Yeah,
we'll try. Wendy, thank you for the super chat. I was born, I think you're saying I was born on November 9th, 1971. You're cool. I love that. So, you might be a Sagittarius? Are you a Sagittarius, or is that Scorpio?
I think that's just before.
I think you're just before Sagittarius. So is that Scorpio? I'm a little tired here.
Because
so I
the
gotta
end of
remember.
November is the start of Sag.
Yes.
Because I know Hardwick is Sag, and he just had his birthday
Yes.
like a week ago or something like that. So
Spencer, any new art projects in the works?
yeah, there is. I have to inquire about that actually. It's good you asked.
There's a wall coming.
It's a big wall coming, and then I'm always scheming stuff in the garage, trying to figure out, what do I want to do? Because I just like to make stuff,
Yeah.
like I made Katie a cool, Snow White art, and then I made a T-shirt also. So it was like kind of an interesting thing. I was like, I don't know if I was going to go somewhere with that or.
Oh yeah, you might have seen the shirt. I think it was in our home vlog with the lights.
Were you wearing it that day?
I was wearing it that day.
Yeah. So just always messing. But I think the Melrose wall is probably the next biggest thing for sure, and it's supposed to happen this month. I don't know how. But hey, we'll see what happens.
Cheryl said, I started going to the park in 1962. Wow, that's amazing. My, okay,
You got
yeah.
me beat by I think 10 years, Cheryl, because I think I was 72.
Well, you guys all got me beat because the first time I was in the park, I was less than a year old, so we'll say between 87 and 88. That was it. And not that I remember that in any way, shape,
We should
or
get
form.
cool Letterman jackets that are like Disneyland jackets, and then you put the year on the sleeves. That the first year you went there.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
72.
Boomers stop at 64. Are you still using the jacuzzi this time of year? Great question. And yes, we love the
Absolutely.
jacuzzi.
This is jacuzzi
This is primo
season.
jacuzzi. Yeah, because when it got really hot, we turned the thing down to 100, which was still very enjoyable.
It was.
But, my dad went the first week it opened. Oh,
That's so cool.
it's amazing.
He'd get the 55 then.
Yeah, he'd get the original 55.
Yeah.
A lot of Leos here. Jonna, Sagittarius are the best. Honestly,
That's right,
Jonna,
Jonna.
I'm gonna just tell you this. I literally have not dated anybody that's not a Sagittarius. Oh no, wait. I think there was an Aries in there, but all fire signs. And most of my friends are fire signs, some water signs, but compatibility wise of a lot of people, Sagittarius, the Leo that I am, I'm a late Leo and a female. I love me some Sagittarius. Saggies are, I just love them. I just love them. I get Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius and Leo were a great match. We are a good team. Fire sign. I have a lot of Aries I get along with, and then I do well with what are they? Hold on, Virgo. Virgo and I get along very well.
What month is that?
That would be September. Virgos are such planners and. But they somehow are good with me, who's super crazy. I fly by the seat of my pants.
You're the non-planner.
I'm the non-planner, and
Yeah.
somehow it works. Dude, Victor's here.
Victor.
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 So him and Zachary saw Damaro today.
No way.
He texted me a picture, and I said, hey, did you have Zachary tell Demaro we don't want reservations anymore and stop with the cutbacks? He can't say no to Zachary.
That's true.
Oh, Walt did he? Oh, that's so cute. Thank you for the super chat. We're gonna like it.
Thank you.
You guys, we found out for anybody who just came in, we found out we can like super chats now.
So everybody like them.
So like them. Thank you. And Durno, did I say that right? Thank you for the super chat. Home is where the blog is was a light in a dark place. You're gonna make me cry. It's when we first found your channel, it became something to look forward to. Seriously, you're getting me all teary. Sincerely, thank you for bringing us with you, Tim and Melanie. Thank you.
Thanks, you guys.
You literally put tears in my eyes.
That's
with
awesome.
That one. it reminds me, like, especially when it's around the Christmas time, I guess. Like, there's something about that where you kind of get nostalgic. And then I think it hit me when we were talking about the house today. It's just like, we used to be back in that, back in that little pad.
It was a heavy time. And, like, I even at the time remember thinking, like, I don't even want to remember this. I was having such a hard time. I was just like, I want just this to be over. I remember being so upset about it.
It was hard.
So, yeah.
Hi, baby Jasmine.
Hi, Jasmine.
Yeah, it was definitely, it was something like, and it was crazy because we all collectively didn't know what was going on. And then, we just had Binky and that was it. And it was definitely, I guess it's just I've been having a lot of thoughts about it lately, and I think also it's coming up emotionally for us because of the new puppy, the new dog, and we're being reminded a lot of Binky. So I'm trying not to cry here. We're being reminded a lot of Binky, and so I think that's another reason a lot of that's kind of coming up emotionally. So, but that's a good thing. It's good memories, and it's a fondness now that initially wasn't.
It's weird too that it's encapsulated and it's in this kind of finite thing, like home is where the vlog is. It's this, you know what I mean? Whereas when we were doing it, it was like that's all there was. You know?
It's weird. And it's funny because we turned one or two of those episodes on. I think it was a few days ago, or no, I'm sorry, it was several weeks ago. We turned an episode or two on, and we had absolutely no recollection.
There's a few that I don't remember.
Isn't that weird, you guys? Like, is that, I don't know, isn't that...
that's like shock. That's like, or like, trauma, right? Like, I don't know. I don't...
Yeah, like
there's
we
stuff that
had
I watch
no
it and I go,
idea.
I kind of remember saying that, but I'm like, I don't even know what I'm...
Yeah, like we would do things and we were like, what happened there? Like, whereas most Disneyland vlogs, even back to like some of the 2017, we remember them.
Mostly. There's stuff that I go,
them.
that I kind of, oh wow,
There's
I forgot
a few
about
things.
Or you forget, but then you quickly remember, I guess.
Whereas like, Home is where the vlog is.
I watch it and I would not, I don't remember doing that. I don't remember saying that.
Mm-hmm. Like, I remember certain things.
Yeah.
But it's weird.
I think that's how real it got, because I think we stopped filtering in a sense of, like, prior to that, I think we were real careful about our output in terms of, like, I mean careful in just terms of, like, being aware of what you're saying and overly aware of what you're saying and how you're saying it and how you are coming across, and like to where after a while you're just like, you know what, this is me, I trust myself.
We were kind of like that. I think also that happened too because of everything we went through too. Like, we were kind of afraid of it, but I want to say that's one of those things that did happen where once you've gone through the crap that we went through, and I'm not talking about the pandemic, I'm talking about, the couple of years of like total BS. There was, like, you don't fear that anymore.
Well, you filter out the BS. It doesn't matter.
It's like
you're
you go,
I don't care, man.
Oh, well, we used to be afraid to say certain things or do certain things. Now we're like, done it, been there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where, like, would you say we've been canceled? Sure. Cool. Done. Walt Diddy, $2. Do you know if Costco sells mistletoe in bulk? That is such a good question.
I don't know that they do, but...
But thank you, and I don't know. That's that's kind of a good question. Jennifer, yes, that's trauma. Just trying to get through the day. Yeah, that's what it was. let's see. Hold on, my bad. There's definitely parts we don't want to recall, but we hope to learn through adversity. My teens went through some tough. Yeah, I think you're definitely right. It's pretty crazy. Agree. It was a lot of pressure when you let go, and it's all such a weight lifted off of you, and you stop caring. Yeah, it's so weird. Like,
Yeah.
I think we did one video back when we were still living in our apartment, and we were talking about how, like, once you've done the things that you kind of feared, like, that's the one thing about, like, you always look for the silver lining. We didn't even have to look for this one. It definitely, like, came and smacked us in the face when you realize, like,
Yeah.
What was it where we were just like, cool, like, all right, we're fine, like, we've done that.
Yeah.
Say what your opinion is. Like, we used to be so afraid of, like, oh, but people are gonna not like us if we say we like, for instance, people would think this if you didn't like this. Like, I wasn't a fan of certain parts of Splash Mountain, and people assume all this crap. The reality is, like, if I don't like something, I don't like it. I don't care.
Right.
Think whatever you want. I don't care. Like,
Right. It doesn't,
been there, done that. Like,
yeah, it doesn't
people
mean,
make up the craziest crap anyways. Once
Right.
people make up the stuff they're gonna make up, who cares? Like,
Yeah. Well, you realize that, as much as that, if that starts to happen or whatever, you have no control over that.
yeah, what are you gonna do?
And so why stress about it? Who cares? And, like, especially when it's not true, 90% of what was being said was not true anyway. So it was like,
Yep.
what are you going to do? Like,
Been there, done that.
it's like trying to put your finger in the holes in the dam, and they just keep springing up, and you're just like, oh, it's
Yeah.
like, after a while, you're like, just let it flow. Dude.
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, it doesn't matter.
There was something about
And
that.
then you're like,
that
oh,
was,
look, I'm still here. Look,
Yeah.
I'm.
There was something about that was kind of freeing in a weird way. Like, I
Well-
remember there was a time, and I had Twitter back then, or like, yeah, I think it wasn't an active Twitter. I can't remember, but I remember going on Twitter, and it was just like best life and beyond, best life. There was even fake there was fake stuff.
Twitters.
Dude, there was these stories and all this
But-
crap. And I remember thinking, though, it crossed my mind. I was like, why was I so afraid of this? Like, I don't care.
Well, we were told to be.
Yeah, kind of.
By
You
everybody
think you're
else.
supposed to be.
Everybody else told us to be afraid.
Real quick, let me interrupt.
Yeah.
So thank you, by the way, for the super chat here. We get to like it. Woo! So how did you prepare Binky, and what would you do differently in preparing for Greta? And what sides would you recommend? Are you talking about food? No, we're not going to eat Binky, and we're not going to eat Greta, but that was pretty funny. I got to give that to you. I love that you say what you mean. Love the honesty. Thank you. Yeah, we just, I feel like it's just better to be saying what you want, think what you want, and then just deal, like, you know what I mean? Are you,
Well,
if you
hey.
think about it in life, are you ever going to please everybody? No.
But I think everybody kind of approaches that in their own manner because it's a personal thing. But I can tell you, being on the other side of it and not having that, that I would call it a fear. It's definitely in the fear category, and we don't have that anymore. So, in regards to this stuff, and so, and everybody always kind of, everybody else kind of told us like, oh yeah, well, we got to be careful and whatever. So I wish everybody the best with that because I know they all struggle with it.
Yeah.
I know for a fact. And so being on the other side of it and not struggling with it at all is the best thing ever. I love it. And so I don't envy anybody who has to deal with that.
Me neither. And we're going to baste Greta. I'm going to put you in the turkey pan.
Oh.
Are we going to eat you?
I always said I was gonna take her feet and pickle them.
Yeah.
And put them in a jar.
There are so many Disney content creators, and your opinion is superior to me because your off screen is who you are on screen. You care about Disney and its legacy. Yeah, and we're not gonna just like everything because I don't care. I don't care about media or pleasing people, or I don't care. Like, I'm
Okay,
going
Elon.
to be me.
That sounded like Elon. I
Sorry.
don't
I don't
care.
care. But I'm just, like we're gonna be ourselves, because the reality is, and some people, and you have every right and every prerogative to watch, like some people really just know, like, oh, I just need only positivity, and that's wonderful. If that's
Cool.
what you need, that's great. Some people want there's different strokes for different folks, but I know we're not gonna be any better if we're just, it's not gonna feel good to not be who we are.
Yeah.
You know, so something about that. Love your live chat. Thank you for all of your awesome videos. When do you go to Las Vegas again? We're going tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tender Greta, I know. We're gonna cook her and eat her. Just kidding. I would never eat a puppy. But we will just kiss her.
We'll just pickle her feet. That's
Yeah.
all.
You guys are better off that. Yeah, Mean Girls. I mean, I think I can be totally like that. Because if I don't like somebody, I can't hide it very well. Like, I genuinely can't. I'm not going to go out of my way to go be like a bully. I wouldn't do that. But I don't even, like, care about what's going on with other people. I genuinely don't care. I'm never going to care. So, I mean,
Well,
it feels like, like I said, I lost a lot of weight. I feel like I lost a lot of that dead weight too. Like,
right.
I will tell you what.
Yeah.
There was a video where we introduced Greta. Which one was it? It was like a personal life update, and I think we had her in the thumbnail.
She does the best stretches.
She does.
The doggy stretch.
It's a Leo thing for sure. Yeah, it's like, I'm the kind of person that I never need to. I don't need to have a million friends. I don't need anybody's approval. I don't need to feel like, I don't know. How do you put that? Like, I do my own thing. You want to be with me? Cool. If you don't, great. Like, I'm okay. Real life has ups and downs, and it's beautiful because we learn so much along the way. That's so true. That's so true. Like, life is a gift for that reason.
Yep.
Let me see. I tried that now on my husband on road trips. Oh, the hay game. Dude, the hay game, it
causes problems.
It does cause problems.
So people get mad.
I think the best hay game, though, happens when we go to Tahoe.
Yeah, well, that
because
route.
it's a long one.
Well, there's a lot of farms on that route.
There's a lot of farms.
Especially when you get up past Mammoth.
Or San Francisco, because sometimes we take the 5.
Well, yeah, you could just do it the entire time.
I love that route. Oh, that's it. I don't need validation from anyone. Thank you. My dog is an older dog, and he coughs a lot in the
only time I
morning.
need validation is when we're at the Symbol lot, and I don't want to pay that full price.
Then you want to be validated.
I want to be validated.
Please validate me.
That's it. It's the only time. Other than that, leave me alone.
Wanna come back up? Woo! Look at that circus dog.
Circus dog.
Circus dog! Are you a circus dog? Sorry for my baby dog. I can't help it.
Yeah, that's enough of that.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. Okay, guys, we actually have to get going, but this was a blast. Like, this was fun. I'm glad we got to chat, and I promise we are gonna do more. Look at that tail. Someone just loves you.
I know.
Do you want to go out? Is that what you want to do? You want to go on a little night walk? Go look at Christmas lights? Yeah. She wants to go out. But thank you guys so much for stopping in and taking time out of your busy life to come and hang out with us.
It was like the old days.
It really was. It was nice. And, you know, it's truly, how do I put this? It's truly, I want to say another level, but it's truly something that doesn't get lost on us. I feel like there's a term for that. It's truly something that doesn't get lost on us, that, you know, we have so much going on in our lives, and the fact that you take the time to just turn on a video and watch and comment, it means a lot to us. It's not anything we take for granted or take lightly.
No.
So,
and
yeah.
Even going further and donating or something like that it's well beyond. If it's $1, if it's whatever it is, it's like,
yeah. And for those of you that have joined Patreon, we redid that. So thank you for those who are new members. We appreciate that. And our old members, which sounds bad saying old members, but we would say our legacy.
Legacy.
Our legacy.
Yeah.
You know, we're
Don't worry, you
we're
guys.
so happy.
She calls me old all the time. She
And
won't
I
even. I
love
don't even
him.
get the legacy word. You guys
No.
at least get the legacy word. I don't.
And
I
I
just
love
get old.
you.
But when
You're
she
great.
gets cold all the time, I go, "Oh, you're getting old."
I know. Stop. I'm not. I am. I'm sorry.
Greta, tell
We
her.
love you too.
Tell
We
her,
love you
Greta.
too. But so thank you guys. We are so happy. Gold members, that works.
Wet nose.
It's just nice to have all of you guys, and I think too around the holidays we just get extra sappy and lovey because it does. It's like we're ending another year and we're just so grateful to have
Terry's a
you all
legacy.
here.
That's right.
You are legacies, you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in, and get ready for Vegas, you guys.
It's on.
Get ready. We
It's on.
are doing it. It's gonna be so much fun. Are you excited?
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm gonna move closer so that I can. I'll let you hold the baby.
Oh boy.
So that I can end the live chat. But you guys, thank you so much. We love you all. And the next time you see us, I think, should be in Vegas.
We're gonna be in Nevada.
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 Here we come. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.